Let's get a wee start on the meeting, so we could just.
Hello, Arkin.
Oh, it's Arkin. Ugh. Did you fix string? We want string.
I'm in the process of trying to.
Trying to what?
Not kill you. Trying to get a temporary solution going.
Alright, well, while Arkin's doing that, we'll get a start. So, this is the meeting. I'm recording it, so if you forget anything or want to watch it, obviously I'll have the thing and we'll hopefully get it posted on that YouTube thing. And I'm taking notes, so it's all good. So, first off, I want to say, well, you know, Sarah, the lore has been going great so far. Shitload has got done. And all that's really, the extremely important stuff is all through, and we're just cleaning up the little bit. So that's why I kind of want to have a meeting just to see where, like, you know, everyone's at and what can we start to work on. Because obviously server launch is tomorrow, so there'll not be like loads of lore being written for a wee bit because you'll all want to play the server, which is completely understandable. I'll be the exact same, but it's just small things that, you know, could be worked on, like in spare time and stuff like that. At the minute, the magic's being worked on. That is going great. Plague, I see that you're doing the fire, which I was reading, and it looks extremely good. I like it a lot. Have you come up with any names, like, for the different levels yet?
Absolutely no idea. That is the only thing really.
Your
Your
mic.
mic and
Played
Wi-Fi.
your mic.
You instantly dropped and turned into a robot.
It's all good. It's all good.
Garbage here because this is a literal Chromebook I have to be on.
Oh, right. It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah.
Fucking suck.
Okay, so that is the only thing I couldn't think of.
Okay. No, it's understandable.
Yes.
Anyone here actually have any ideas? It's for the different levels for, like, Fire Mage. It's just like something to think about in the meantime, you know, if you ever hear something. Just like pop it into like the what do you call it, the magic chat, because it would really help him out. There is also earth lore, air lore, and water lore. Obviously for magic. And it's just they're coming along, which is quite nice, but no one at this current point in time is doing water magic, any lore for that. Does anyone here have an interest in that, or... Oh, hello, Moon.
Hmm. Oh.
I'm here.
Hello, hello.
When does the water lore have to be finished?
There's
Tomorrow.
no real rush for it, obviously, but, you know, it would be nice to get done, you know?
I could start on it tomorrow because I like have from 10 a.m. to like 5 p.m. Absolutely nothing.
Okay. Well, what we're looking to do
So I
with, like, water lore is not just to have it, you know, just swish-washy, splashy, you know? Ideas for it have been to, like, kind of
Yeah.
put it into, like, maybe a bit of, like, ice and frost and stuff, spells, different spells like that, which would be quite interesting.
Yeah.
Are you
To give
doing
it-
the spell list?
Okay.
Yeah, we're just going through just the magic bit, so I should have cut you up. Just saying, lore's going great, and just little things that need to get cleaned up and stuff like that. You didn't miss much, man, don't worry. But yeah, we kind of want to make it kind of, you know, interesting with, like, the water one. So if you could get starting out there and come up with some stuff, that would be amazing. I would really like that.
Okay. Will
Air
do.
lore, I think that's Arkin. That's
It's
doing
me.
that.
Oh, that's me.
Oh, it's Moon. Oh, okay.
Wait,
Sweet.
That's Moon? I thought it was Arkin.
What did I steal your light, Arkin?
Oh no, I just thought that was my fault, maybe. Probably should have looked up onto that.
You did all the mechanics. I just did the flavor text.
I see. I just knew that he was in charge, like his character's being it, so I kind of assumed that's bad on my behalf. But I like where that is,
Okay,
like the spells
just a
and all
quick
that on there.
thing. I'm gonna ask for help here. Sorry, Ducky. We need a 4th Voidal magic. If anyone has any ideas, please send it to me.
Which
At the-
ones do we have?
At the moment, we've got Necromancy, Blood Magic, and Disease and Decay. We need a 4th.
Teleportation be like
That could
Tele-
nah.
You should
Teleportation.
do-
sad.
Conjuring.
Conjury.
Like you can summon creatures.
Is it not Necromancy?
Yeah, that is necromancy.
I thought
Yeah,
necromancy
yeah,
was just
necromancy is more undead though, monsters and shit.
That's
It's
true. I could
Necromancy.
do like a twisted version of Druidism as well.
How could you do
How do you
that?
call? I forgot the English term for it. How you manipulation, like fucking how you change objects and time and the world itself. You
Oh,
warp.
Transfiguration?
So,
There
yeah.
you go. Maybe.
I
yeah.
only remember that because of Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like not in transfiguration in like the evil way, not in the good way like Harry Potter.
What about? Is there
Yeah.
methods to change oneself?
Then it's more like disguises and shit.
Illusion.
That's Druidism.
Shape-shifting?
Oh, okay.
That's like Druidism. What I don't know. I could do like thing where you can conjure up things as well. I guess.
Illusion,
know.
maybe?
If you guys think of anything, just let me
Illusion
know.
is
Illusion's
interesting
cool.
too.
Manipulation.
I'm ignored.
No, we all heard you.
I was just finishing my sentence. I heard what you said. Like,
Oh.
illusion sounds
Sorry.
like no, it's all good. Illusion could work as well. If you just guys have any ideas, just send them to me. Okay. Anyway,
No.
Ducky, you can take
Sure,
the stage back.
there's a magic lore and void lore like channel. Just plop them in there if you have any like ideas, and even for like spells and stuff. You know, there is like obviously all of you know about the magic. You know, there's fire, there's water and stuff like that. So if you have any like spell ideas or something, just throw them in, and just to help out the people out writing the docs. So that's sweet if a plague wants to come with the water one, then the air one is moon. So how you finding it? Are you struggling with anything, or are you going
I
okay with
haven't
that?
really done the methods of which you learn, but the history I think is pretty much done. I don't have a fancy introduction for it, but I think that what's down is pretty solid.
Yeah, that's sweet. Yeah. Just struggling with the learning and teaching, the introduction. See, the introduction is quite like nice to do once you've got everything else done. You know, it's kind of just like a slavery thing to sum up everything you've written, pretty much. So it's actually nice to do like near enough to end. The learning and teaching. Yeah.
But I also thought I heard somewhere along the lines where you guys that was to be figured out in roleplay.
Yeah, see, that's why it's a wee bit like.
That's what Candy always says.
See, it's
Find out real quick.
find out in roleplay. The famous. See, it could just be like in the learning and teaching, just say about you having to find a teacher and learn from them. In a sense, just so like players actually know, because if they don't see like this learning and teaching thing, they're not gonna know like where's magic from, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I kind of just like stated the general idea of what would be a good place, and then just said like, but they're all optional depending on what the teacher sees fit for the student. Which basically just makes it so that find out in roleplay with extra steps.
Just what I would
Yeah.
kind of recommend is just have an idea of how they're able to gain the magic. I don't know. Like I've gone with necromancy. You need to do a ritual to summon the demon.
That's
Yeah.
actually quite cool.
And each spell and each like mage could have different ways of like learning the magic, you know, like learning water magic's going to be far more different than like fire magic. So like kind of explain like the whole like maybe event sort of things that would actually be, you know, being taught like your first or second level in the sense. Like I sing with the fire, if I go up and get the dock again. Just give me a wee sec. Yeah, you know, be under extreme conditions of, you know, like heat and stuff like that. It kind of like shows, like, brings it into what to expect going into learning that type of magic. So you can kind of like include that. Doesn't have to be a big beefy, loads of writing, like, but just something like that would be great.
Mm-hmm.
With Earth lore. There you go. Good England. Earth lore. I'm coming along okay, pretty well and come up with like the spells. It's more of like for anyone that doesn't know, like it's gonna be with like healing and stuff like that. So there's gonna be the herbs in with it to try to bring off just the, you know, wave a wand and stuff like that. It's coming along. I've got the spells. I've got the a brief history and stuff. But if there's anything anyone wants to add, of course, stick it in the chat or say now. Voidal lore is what, you know, Candy's doing, as she said, and any ideas for
Magic
that?
lore. I'm not doing voidal lore. I'm just doing.
Oh, but
magic.
void magic even. not doing-
Yeah, don't scare me, please.
Nah, she's doing that. So obviously, if anyone wants to help out with that or anything, do let me know. That's okay, Mr. Dodo. Yes, the recording. I'll send it to you. Thank you for coming. Alright, sweet. But yeah, that there is the magic all summed up. If anyone has anything to kind of add to that or anything, you know, please let me know. But if not, that's fine.
Will
So-
we be copying this into the world like as books?
See, that's something I kind of want to do with it. Is kind of put it into like, you know, books so people can like say for even trying to become like an earth mage or something, or any mage of sorts, they can kind of have clues and stuff. In like books that are written about it, they'll have clues to find, you know, anyone that could teach them. Because it kind of, you know, like say the server gets up a bit, you know, it's gonna be quite a lot of people, and to find this maybe 3 or 4 people that can actually teach that one is, you know, it'd be quite hard. So doing that would be quite nice. And with the books, it would be just something there, you know, quite cool for like in roleplay for people to study.
So obviously we need 3 to 4 teachers in role play. Will these be NPCs that we the staff will play, or will we be selecting people to play those characters without going through the necessary steps?
We will have people playing the mages. At the start, it's only going to be like one person because, well, obviously there's starting off the server. There's not like going to be thousands, you know. There's not going to be loads of people. So just having one each would be good, and just to start off from teaching people and then getting them up to say it's level 3 is the lowest they could be to teach other people. So then it works off these 1 people at the start of each school of magic to say, and then they'll kind of just teach people.
Myself
That's up to
To be-
Arkin.
That's up to Arkin.
Yeah. I'm going to message Arkin a message about how I want to be a
You're just
teacher.
here, to my understanding.
Yeah, Arkin is in the call.
Yeah, but I
Nice.
think he's busy with his the string.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I mean that's gonna be right. And then it kind of like
issue.
you kind of go on from that. So obviously when you're like teaching people, it'll kind of leave it to the players to, you know, then they become the teachers and so on and so forth. So there could be, you know, 3
Yeah.
or 4, but some of them might be even lower, some might be higher. You know.
At the start, there is only 2 teachers.
Play. Can I do the water
Yeah.
lore? The water magic lore?
That's up to Arkin.
Gosh.
Once again, Arkin, I don't know. I think he's the one that's deciding the mages
Yeah.
at this moment.
Do you mean
I
do you mean like the lore?
The lore, the history.
The
Oh,
lore.
you want to do the order? You want to do the
hold
lore?
on.
The water lore, yeah. I mean, it tends.
Maybe
it's
we
kind
could
of within my
go
interest to do
work.
so.
Yeah, you guys can work together on that then, yeah. And try and get that done, yeah. Sweet. I like it, I like it. Yeah, because water is an interesting one. It's just like, I'm like, earth mages, they're so
If
freaking
anyone as
cool.
well wants to help out with the voidal magic, let me know. We'll just kind of split those up then. Because I'm the only one working on the
because-
Voidal magic right now, and there's like 4 of them.
Oh,
Yeah.
Goodness gracious.
So
then
Okay.
Moon, I'll let you do water lore. I might just add in a spell or two. Just
I mean,
because-
please, if you can, feel free to come up with the spells. I just want to do the history.
Oh yeah, sure. I want to do the spells. I like that part the most.
sweet. I like it. I like it.
Good. Why was Voidal magic split up into 4?
Because there's 4 elemental magic, which is basically the Primordials, and then there's 4 Voidals.
I see.
Yeah.
To keep balance in the universe.
See, like
Yeah, we're not.
Not in the unity, not in the universe, but in reality.
Hey. The balance in Diablo was necromancy. Just saying.
Nobody played.
No,
Fuck
Yeah, like,
necromancy.
really and truly,
Excuse
the
me.
more like evil magics, the more we piss off the Hadrians. That's the reason.
More give us the reason to start witch burnings or whatever.
Why is it one of the?
I will not care about your witch burnings.
Do we have a curse? Do we have a curse magic?
We don't. I
Oh.
think me and Ducky were discussing that a while ago, but I don't know how that will work in regards to like combat. Like, how would you like do that in combat?
Oh, that's simple.
I
Just-
curse you to stumble the next time you step,
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That
One
makes
step.
sense as well.
buffs.
and then they just
Yeah,
ow.
like the curse of like
Ah.
slowness and like your curse of like
I have a solution for the strings.
the
What is your
strings.
solution, or?
The string.
I created a special spider spawners that bypasses the deny mob spawning thing. I'm just gonna place those in all abandoned caves and mines around the map.
Ooh.
Did you put the server in like not peaceful or something? Because I walked into one of my houses and there's just skeletons down there.
I was digging around with mob spawning, okay?
Oh, okay, I see. That's one
It
thing.
is disabled, but I turned it on for a second. I needed to figure out what was blocking the mobs from spawning.
Alright. No, that's alright. Because I thought like the server was going to be like out for lunch and I was like,
Oh, I
What?
just heard
Oh,
a
no.
skeleton.
it's all good.
Some of
But
the
yeah.
usual units have one.
Hostile. Okay.
I just
Everything
actually
should be
heard a
good.
skeleton. Speaking of that, where the hell?
Like for curse magic, if we do implement that, we can also like, well, here's a curse. You can now not hit anything, or here's a curse, and then the next time I hit you, it will definitely be a crit. If it hits,
I suppose.
it's more like assisting magic than actual, like dealing a lot of damage. I would suppose.
No,
I guess.
Mm-hmm.
this is a good idea. Yeah, I like that.
Get out of my way, spider.
Because at the moment, how we've got it is disease and decay is very much like focused on basically like sickness.
Cool.
Yeah.
And corruption. That's another thing. It's very focused on sickness and corruption. Blood magic is blood magic.
Self-explanatory.
Question.
So I'm still trying to decide like on the different spells for that. Once again, if anyone has any ideas for that, let me know.
Let it be leech.
Leech.
Like
Life
sorry.
leech.
That's just
Or
it was a
just-
random word, but let blood magic allow you to take things from other things, like for your own benefit, like a vampire. Like
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's the lines,
Like-
yeah.
be able to drain other things to add to your power. It's basically buffing.
Drain the life to
Suppose that
power
would
your
work as well.
spells.
One other thing that I thought could be interesting as well is also like in regards to the blood magic, just being able to like, for one, if you're like if it's a successful, you're able to like take something or like basically critical hit that person, and then with that you're able to create a flesh golem,
Ugh.
which I think could be
I love it.
interesting.
I thought you were gonna say like if you
More
actually get
bestiality
critical
things
hit,
here.
a critical hit.
feel
Like
like
say
it
you like
would.
suck the blood out of someone and like or like you know something like that. There, like
Wait.
your critical could heal you a bit.
Oh yeah,
Maybe
yeah,
if
that's
you
what I was thinking.
maybe if you kill someone, you will acquire a Flash Golem when you're at like third level or fourth level, and that
But you have
Flash
to
Golem will
remember,
fix-
you have to
That would
remember
be
as
cool.
well that killing someone is not going to be as easy as just killing someone, because as people writing magic lore, there has to be tactics in it. That's why it's like such a difficult process to try and figure out spells and that, because you can't power game. Even though you are a mage, you can't power game. We have to make it power game free along with everything else.
By the way, question:
Yeah.
how much HP does like a normal character have?
10.
Just fucking go.
Ah. Oh.
And you're
Hmm.
saying
Oh.
it
Well, beware of fire mages because they're gonna beat your ass. Yeah, I still have to like.
Don't worry, we get all the
I
tweaking.
guess.
All
Yeah.
that sorted
Someone has to do
beforehand.
some tweaking because, like, my scorching panoply spell, basically fire armor. If you don't know what it means, yeah, it makes you pretty much invincible for 2 turns.
That's
Yeah.
broken as fuck.
Pretty much.
So it just unmodes.
So
it's
some
broken as
tweaking-
fucking music.
Some
Balancing.
tweaking has to be done.
Yeah, there's the tweaking.
And
I was
with
just going
2
through like
turns,
the most important like the.
Lucky
the
I'm
the
muted
push.
because I'm yelling at football. So
Oh, I see, I see. All good, all good.
I actually did something Robin wanted me to do.
Oh wait, no.
That is.
Half damage for the next 2 hits, not turns.
Robin kept bugging me. Sorry, this is off topic for a sec. Robin kept bugging me that because his character sliced a woman's ear off in Alkadir. One of my citizens just asked me, how do I kill my gross mother off in my biography?
You don't, you little piece of shit.
So I told her that there was a halfling that came in Alkadir and sliced the woman's ear off.
Why would a hobbit? I'm not
Ah.
going to ask the question. Never mind.
Okay. Anyway, continue.
But yeah, but
Well,
we'll get all
Al-Qadir's
tweak.
demise, by the way.
Hmm?
Robin is plotting Al-Qadir's demise, by the way.
I think everyone
course,
is plotting
yes.
everyone's demise.
I'm not plotting
Except the
anyone's
orcs. What do
demise.
you mean? Oh, Candy, you literally just told me you're trying to
Oh.
colonize Hadriana. Shut up.
It's not like you want to create chaos in Hadrian or something. Nah.
I'm not worried about Hadriana. I'm gonna colonize it anyway. That's what I heard.
Dude,
But
you want
anyway.
to go to war with the dwarves. Good luck passing through.
No,
Hadrian.
that's what Candy said. I don't wanna. Orcs are chilling with their goblin. Like, don't you worry.
Didn't you just say the other day that you want to go to war with the dwarves?
Alright, back to the meeting.
Exactly.
Alright, so.
Shut the fuck up. Go on.
Alright.
There's not really any dwarves to fight though, are there?
Yeah, we did a very good
Like
job,
3?
obviously.
Yeah, balancing really needs to be done, I guess.
Yeah. Don't.
I
It's
think this is the truth as we go along.
it's just get the main things done, then obviously tweaking all at the end, and then shebang on the wiki. Boys got mages. But okay, so then we've got that, and then you'll help out, and then obviously when the air, earth and stuff, them docs are doneish, then people will start to help you
Yeah.
more out in the voidal magic, which would be quite helpful, so we can get all that out. But yeah, curses is quite an interesting one. Kinda like that. Another thing that just want to mention real quick is the bestiary. That's like, it's going amazing. So it is. There's stuff being uploaded. Krieg's is doing an amazing job with getting stuff on. I'm so proud of you, Krieg's.
Thank you.
There's also been jokes. He's not in the call at the minute. I've been messaging him. He couldn't come, but he's also been helping. And then Mr. Dodo is did I think 1 or 2. So that's definitely getting the move on, which I kind of like. So just gonna have to start to try and get the stuff that we do have onto the wiki. And then that there would be sweet. Obviously, if you guys, you know, the bestiary isn't just, you know, locked for the certain people. If you guys have an idea of a beast or something that's quite cool, there's a, you know, bestiary submissions, just to see, you know, if it's a bit too, you know, over the powered or something. See about it, and then if it's all good, then you can just go ahead and write it. All the templates, you know, all the lore templates are up in the information category for you guys just to quickly go in, and you can write that there, get it done, send it in the bestiary, and then happy days, you got your beast. So it's something that could be always built on with the server, you know, throughout time. People could be adding stuff. So don't ever be afraid. If you want to do it, go for it, you know. Another thing is I'm going to make another channel which is going to be with, you know, just like lore that needs done but doesn't like need done. You know, like some like locations and stuff like that. So it's nothing like to stress about, but it's going to be a place for you to go to, and you're able to see, you know, like, oh, this needs done, this needs done, this needs done, this needs done, like say some locations that have been built or something like that. That you're able just to, you know, react onto the message of it and then start working on it if you're ever bored. So then it's also just a nice way to see what all needs done, just for anyone, you know, say like for people that's, you know, joining their team, they could just go into it, see it, and be like, yo, this seems cool, kind of want to get into that, and then go on with it. So yeah, I'll be making that, so it'll probably be done for tomorrow. So if you're bored and you don't like magic or beasts, you kind of like writing locations and stuff like that, that'll be something for you. But at the minute, the core, you know, thing we want to get done is the magic. All important stuff is done, and if we get magic done, we will be so good. It'll be very good. So good. Another small thing that would be really nice to get done is the calendar. The calendar has kind of been worked out. If you go into the world lore chat, no, server calendar chat, you'll actually see that if you scroll up a wee tiny bit, there's a, you know, calendar kind of made out roughly by Arkin, given the important information, but we kind of want to make that into something that like looks nice, so that we can upload it to the wiki, give it like a cool thing for people to read, you know, to find out different holidays and obviously days and stuff like that. So if anyone's into like designing stuff, coming up with that, please let me know. Is there anyone here that can actually do it, you know? Be up for it.
I'm kind of swamped, but I could at least try and just. Okay, it depends on where the calendar is shown and like.
The wiki.
Yeah, I'll be on that
Do
wiki.
we want it to be like updating like live, or do we want it to be like just a picture?
Just like a picture, a nice picture on the wiki that just kind of has the you know, the different events, for instance like Christmas and Easter, and how the thing is gonna work, the months, the days.
Ooh, that's hard. Because
Yeah.
a lot of our shit's loose.
What
Yeah.
Arkin has already done, he's already written out the calendar.
Oh yeah. It's just
He's
that
already-
something
yeah.
undetermined date.
No, it has a date.
Everything?
Yeah, everything has a date, I think.
Yeah. There's only a few like Easter, because obviously Easter's a bit of like it's an awkward one, because you know in real life it's different.
Mother's Day, Father's Day,
Yeah.
Easter.
Yeah, it has dates. All we just really need is just this made into the timeline. I could maybe try and do as well. That's not too worried, but just like a nice looking calendar that we're able to just post on the wiki, just so that people, if they want to see the different days and how the entire system works and how many months are in a year in the server OOCly versus in RP, etc.,
Yeah.
etc. Just something that looks nice
Because if you just go up to
On the
someone and be
weekend.
like, "Oh, how's your market day?" and they look at you like, "What the fuck's market day?" This is like, "Oh, it's a Saturday in real life," you know. But like, just different things
Yeah.
like that, just to make it look like it's not,
Question.
you know,
It's a
scrap piece
tough
of.
one.
How many days are in the years in the
So
Is
one
it just
week,
the same?
one week is 8 days. One month is 4 weeks. I think, and then 1 year is 12 months. It's pretty much the same except for the days. That's.
Hmm.
But like one day in roleplay is 3 hours. 1 week in roleplay is 1 day. 1 month in roleplay is 4 days, and then 1 year is 48 days.
Ah,
Thank
Yes.
you, Candy.
It is on the document. If you want to just go look back for reference, it is there. It's in server calendar.
okay.
But that there would be kind of something that would be kind of nice to get.
No fucking
Done.
way.
What?
What?
The dwarf leader just stepped down.
Wait,
What?
what? Hold on,
you
Kaiser?
what?
Yep.
Is he shaking
Huh?
his fist?
Where?
Yep.
What?
In my DMs,
Show
Yeah.
them.
I asked him for an event for the dwarves so they could have like a fun time. And he said, "Well, I'm pretty busy this weekend." So I asked him, "Do you have someone else? Because you don't want the dwarves to be, inactive, the only ones to be inactive." And he said, "No, you're right. The dwarves don't deserve that. The server doesn't deserve that. So that's why I have decided to stop or step down as a nation leader. The
Message
server needs
Weasel.
someone." Oh God,
Just message
Jesus.
Weasel.
I have such a headache now.
If not
Fucking
message.
hell.
If not Sid, if not message one of
The
the
day
citizens.
before release. You can't make this shit up.
That
Like,
is,
at least the Wood Elves left, like, a week before release.
and they knew there was
it's
people
not
there.
And
But
like-
like,
gone through a roulette for the Wood Elves, but fuck.
and like, it's not even like it's a
That-
day before. It's literally like less than like.
Just
12
fucking tell him you
hours.
don't get to step down
no.
a
thought
day
it was.
before the
24 hours.
Yeah.
I know this is kind of gonna screw Kriegs over. Sorry, Kriegs, but he is a dwarf as well. If Weasel doesn't want to do it, maybe message King, bruh. I know him from FRP.
I thought he was sus.
You,
Wasn't he one of Hex's friend?
I think he is one of. No. I
Who's
think
that
he is from.
Guy that really.
I think he's
Oh, that
from
was
FRP.
Shanti. For fuck's sake. That was the guy that really wanted the dwarves.
Message Shanti. Shanti, when he's home for the dwarves, come back.
I just had like.
First,
It was literally like just went in my head. I was like, someone was talking to me and was like, they really wanted the nation of the dwarves, and I was like, oh, it was a guy that went for Wood Elves. Oh, it was that Shanti guy. Oh shit.
I'm gonna message Shanti. Shanti, please, we need you.
Is Shanti not the leader of the Wood Elf?
No,
Yes,
it's like.
No, that's me.
Fronty left because he felt like he was being bullied by Ark.
Yeah, Billy.
We all don't. We all don't know why.
Just message Shanti. Shanti, please, we need you.
I was just there from the beginning and I saw 2 Wood Elves step down as nation. And I was
Billy,
just
we're
like,
not worried about.
what the? Oh yeah, no. Billy was just, hello, I am here. I just like write really good announcements. You know what? I'm gonna leave now because fuck you. That's why. Haha.
Hey, you should be complaining. You got the nation.
That is true. It is not mine. Don't. Okay. Thank you.
Oh. Okay, well.
Oh, we need someone for dwarves now, and this pains me a lot.
Sid, I heard you like
yeah.
dwarfs a lot.
But I don't.
It's fine, Sid. I'm talking to Shanti right now.
Nah,
but-
Sid, Grot not
Oh,
the
no.
ginger
Shall we
orc.
continue on the lore stuff?
I would do it.
Very
but,
true,
like,
very true. This is the
Thaladil,
moment.
though. I love Thaladil so much. Pain.
Alright,
Let's
so
throw out an announcement.
Yeah.
Just throw out an announcement. Post a pretty picture of the rest of the door.
That's gonna leave like a
You guys
very
have my
yeah, it's
Candy,
gonna
you
be
have my
very nice.
screenshot
a bad image.
folder, right?
Hmm.
Do you have my screenshot folder?
Oh, no.
No, I don't think you ever sent me the screenshot folder.
Well, I sent it to Arca, who was like, "Yeah, I just sent it to Candy."
Oh, the pictures? Yeah, I've got the pictures. Ark kind of picked out the pictures and sent them to me. I'll post them on the wiki. I've just been kind of stumped this week with lore.
Oh yeah, I just was gonna suggest using it for the dwarf view because you're talking about posting a pretty screenshot. I'm like, I think I have pretty screenshots.
Sweet. But anyway, yeah, the wiki team's gonna be very busy. Actually, because some of the location lore was put up in the wiki. Don't know who done it, but if you're in the call, thank you very much. I guess.
No problem.
Okay, Arkin. No, because there's no updates. And I went I think me and Candy went to do it, and then it was like, oh, it's already here. And it's like, oh, okay, sweet. But then I'm gonna have to start doing that with Bestiary. Get that uploaded, obviously. So wiki team's
if I
gonna.
may, something about the bestiary. I want to comment something. Don't sigh.
I'm not sighing at you.
I see that the guy is gone. What was his name again? Need to look it up. Fuck.
The dodo.
Oh, probably. I don't. Avocado.
Yeah.
There. Yeah, I wanted to talk to him about his phantoms because he describes his phantoms as being creatures created by a god. I mean, in all honesty, every single living being here is created by a god, but like stating that they are, to me, in my opinion, his phantoms are described more as literal Minecraft mobs than actual animals from a world. So that's what I wanted to talk to him about. But that's just my opinion. I gave his thing a good read, and that's what I picked up from it.
Oh, wow, because you can't even like
So-
add suggestions to it. No one sent it. But
I
yeah,
sent it in thing.
yeah, it's in the Google Docs. But you
Submissions.
can't. Oh yeah, but like you can't add a suggestion like on the Google Doc itself, so you can actually see it. Which is a bit. But anyway, yeah. Do you want to talk to him about that, or do you want me to tell him about it? Sure, you can.
No, I'll talk to him. About
Yeah,
it.
sweet.
Alright.
Okay, thanks for letting me know. That's 100%. Very, very good job in the Bestiary. I love it, Creeks.
Thank you.
But yeah,
Might do
also.
some golem soon.
Oh yeah, the sound albums, true. And obviously, again, anyone's help it's great. And you know, if there's anyone that's likes art and drawing, go into the Bestiary, see something you like, and you want to draw ahead, send it in, so we can get some like nice pictures of them, which would be quite sick. Because obviously we can't
Okay.
thing it, but yeah, that's just
Blake.
something.
I want you on the server in 30 seconds.
What?
Now or you want to get your 10k starter money thing as an initial leader.
Oh, that will not be able to happen in 30 seconds because I'm on my Chromebook again.
/ eco give Spartan 10k.
I'll put it on my bank.
You should, because if Robin finds you now, then
Should put that in your bank account.
Yeah,
who else is
send it to me
online?
right now. I'm right by my banker.
And I'm right behind her with the sword.
Suddenly
I would-
backstab the moment you get it.
Do you know what? Here's the thing. Should I go into like? Should I go and get the PC out real quick?
Come
I'll be
on,
like on in like 5 minutes.
time's running out.
Okay. I'm gonna. I'll be right back. Okay.
Oh, you're too late.
Okay.
I already in my bank.
Yeah, you're too late.
Oh.
That money's going to the orc now.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I'll
And we're
be
going
right
to the
back.
forest.
He's running. Okay,
Sweet.
everyone online got their 10k.
What are you laughing at?
I'm laughing at IQ's at her biography.
Who?
One of my council members. She goes, as it turned out, but what Ireland's mother duly cherished in her life, her amethystine jewelry crafting would be the death of her. While she was browsing jewels in the marketplace, an anarchist hoffling mistook her for an health of great status. Due to her beautiful jewelry, he watched and waited and brutally attacked her as she left
Yeah,
the
sure.
marketplace.
Fair enough.
Candy, heal us, please.
Be able
Candy, are you imitating like a very upset bird?
No, sit in.
Please, I have 5 seconds. Please. Oh.
I clearly missed something when I stepped away from my computer.
Oh yeah.
What happened?
Sid and Verdi
and
both
Sid.
knocked each other down.
At the same time.
I got a
You were just sitting-
screenshot of
You were
that.
just sitting on the ground like 2 toddlers.
with two swords, like we hit each other. Okay.
That was funny.
Okay. Nice.
Right.
Anyways,
GG's.
moving on.
Right. So the last thing I had on my list was
You okay?
Void Lore itself. I think when you were doing it, I don't know. I'm not really up to date with that. I don't know. Obviously, you're doing quite a lot now, so
I have so many ideas for it, but I don't know how to present it in a logical manner. Because
okay,
it's such a
okay.
specific like, world thing that it's like it doesn't really have a format for it. So I don't know how to divide the information, so to speak.
Oh yeah, I get what you mean. It's kind of just like a blank page. You just don't know where to put things.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, yeah, I see.
I should have brought that up earlier because that's been the case basically for a while. I just kept expecting myself to come up with something, but now I'm like,
No worries.
Watch certain scenes of fantasy movies to get inspiration, or hype yourself up. Is what I do. So maybe that helps.
Could try to come up with one for you, giving the information that, like, you know, the different headings, is that what you call them? Yeah. To help you write that there, then. Do you have like the ideas in your head, or do you like have a wee like doc or something with them?
I mean, I have plenty of ideas, but they're kind of more like niche things, like sort of like, you know, how I've always been fighting for the aesthetic of the Void and sort of basically how it's sort of kind of it's something that, you know, probably contains places that we could always use for events, but within lore itself, it cannot be entered.
Shanti is in general too.
Oh. Anyways, continue, Moon.
So I,
Yeah,
you know,
it's awkward to write them because you don't want to write something that will then contradict
I mean,
an event.
yeah, and me and Arkin, you know, we kind of butt heads last time we talked about it. Well, it seemed like it, but most of the stuff he wrote down for me kind of fell in line with everything else, like with most of the stuff that I developed, which was kind of funny. Yeah, it depends on our plans for the Void in the future. I personally would like to explore the Void, and because I think it's a really interesting concept and provides a lot of kind of upside down, topsy-turvy sort of opportunities.
Yeah.
But obviously I don't call those shots, so
I get what
that's
you mean.
more like, I don't know if I need to kill my darlings or not.
Yeah, no, I get what you mean. It would be quite
Everyone
cool to have,
has to
like,
at some
ten
point.
events. But...
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we
Yeah.
can hear you. I'm guessing you're on your
Okay.
PC.
Yes.
It's too late. I already got your money. Thanks. We'll be taking over the woods from now
You little piece of sh-
on. No, I'm joking.
No. Okay. I am now back in.
You're not even the owner of Matrona yet.
I don't think Dakota's. Yeah, I think you took Dakota out.
Hey, what?
I don't know where Coco
Oh, I
is.
missed a call from my mom.
Okay. But
You're gonna have
Dr.
to
Chan-
drag her out, yeah. The bunny's in here. Oh shit! I forgot to mute. I'm sorry.
No.
Women. No, I'm joking.
Nice.
Yeah, no, I get what you mean. Because that's what I'm saying. I haven't really been like up to date with the the Void lore. It was always kind of like the Unark thing, so I kind of kept out of it. But yeah, I'm gonna have to be up to date with that and read like the doc and stuff and get into trying to sort out what's gonna be. If it's because I think personally too, like it would be kind of cool to explore every so often, you know, for events, and then for like what is it? Even events in this here world, like some things to have escaped or something. I don't know. Different things can come from, which would be extremely cool to do. Probably will talk to Arkin about that then. Probably not today or tomorrow because gonna be a tad bit busy, but it's definitely gonna be something on my to-do list.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
But no, that's good. That's good. For me, that was my last thing I kind of wanted to talk about. Unless you guys have anything questions or concerns.
Not really. No.
No, okay. No, sweet then.
Alrighty.
So then we can
That
kind of call this one. So what I got from it was then,
Talk
Moon.
left again.
No,
Question: where do I leave the money I just got?
if you come to Zotner Draws, there should be a vault. Click on it.
Oh wait, oh, yeah, I remember now. There's a
But no, I got so Moon and Plague are gonna work on the water. The two different sides to that, and then obviously Plague's gonna help Candy, which would be quite cool. We've got Krieg still on the bestiary.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Kriegs. Sid is looking
Thank you, Greg.
good as ever.
Thank
Keep
you.
Keep